Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial we'll be making this fun stained glass cake. This is a video collaboration with the amazing creators. We have Dan from ManCake, Mark from Confections, and Lorelie from Cakes with Lorelie. Don't forget to check out their awesome stained glass cakes that they've prepared for you guys, linked in the description box below. To begin, we're going to need some royal icing. In a standing mixer fitted with a whisk attachment, I have my egg whites, icing sugar, and a pinch of salt. Recipe can be found in the description box below as well. Let it run on medium speed for about 5 minutes. Add in any colouring that you need and let it run for a further 8 or so minutes. Give it a bit of a scrape down halfway through. And by the end, you should end up with something that looks a little bit like this, kind of like a toothpaste consistency. Pop it into a container and cover it with plastic wrap. Make sure the wrap touches the royal icing so it doesn't crust, and then work on your cakes. I'm using Bakel's fondant here and I'm rolling it out to about 3 or so millimeters in thickness. I'll be working with a 6-inch and an 8-inch cake today, but these are styrofoam dummies. So for those of you who don't know, styrofoam dummies are fake cake tiers and they're fantastic for weddings when you have a very small wedding, but you want a huge extravagant looking cake. So we're just going to be using these today. Drape it over your cake, undo the pleats and massage the fondant onto the surface. You can spray the styrofoam dummy with a little bit of water first. I actually rubbed on some vegetable shortening so that the fondant would stick. Use 2 fondant smoothers and smooth out the top edge and the sides. Follow the exact same steps again for your 8-inch bottom tier. Mine are 5 inches tall each. Once it's all stuck on there, grab a fondant smoother and help it to stick at the very bottom edge. Trim off the excess and repeat, just smoothing it all down. Stick these together with a little bit of that royal icing. You could stick it to a cake board, but I'm just sticking it directly to my cake stand. Then take a small round piping tip. I've used number 4, but I also recommend a number 2. And create these lines all over your cake randomly. If you come across any mistakes and you have to rub it off, just cover it with more lines as I have. You get the hang of this. The more you do it, the easier drawing these lines becomes. I actually practiced a little bit on the side of a chickpea can. So something in cylinder form as close to the shape of a cake as possible, and just practice on that until you're comfortable and then apply it to your cake. Here I have gel food colors and I've added in a little bit of vodka, just a few drops. I want this to be a really thick paint. And I'm going to just paint in the middle. Note, my icing has set completely. I left it in direct sunlight for about a good 2 hours and it didn't take long at all for this to dry up. Make sure that when you finish coloring in your little triangle or space, take your brush and go down in one direction all over so that the brush strokes all look the same and it doesn't look too messy. I try to go for a earthy kind of tone at the bottom, so you've got your greens and your fawns and your oranges, and then at the top I went for a sky theme, so I had my blues and my purples. This is incredibly therapeutic. You have no idea how much fun it was to paint all this in. And that's it, you're done. So easy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see your awesome creations as well. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to check out ManCake, Confections, and Cakes with Lorelie's video for their amazing stained glass cake that they prepared for you guys. All these will be in the description box below.